What's up, guys? Time to show off build number 1000. Thank you guys for supporting me into build number 1000. So this is one of my last two Kraken dials from my original Kraken dial guy. This one is a lot more detailed. These were all made by hand and hand painted. They took forever. Essentially, it was some form of decoupage. So he loomed them. He did the accents, all the detail in the tentacles, painted them, and then loomed them. So very cool. This is the second to last one that I have. The other one I have is like a greenish color that I'll do. Probably something green and black. I'm not sure what I'm going to do and when I'll do it. But to go with this, we did a very complementary red color. So red case, red Atlas bezel. I've been holding on to this bezel insert for a while. It's a sloped ceramic minute insert. It's got your red at the top, and it's done all up in nice ceramic white and black. Did a set of white Ranger hands with a custom painted seconds hand. Kraken engraved crown. We did a milled caseback, cerakoted red, and then did our Kraken back here. What you can't see inside is a gilded movement. So normally if you have an exhibition case back here, you would see that I have like a silver movement in there. This one is gilded. It's a gold movement. It's one of the last ones that I've got. But it is in there. Then this is on one of my super soft Italian white leathers, black edge painting, black stitch, and then we cerakoted a preview buckle, threw a little Kraken on there as well. And that is build 1000. Also has a stainless steel movement holder in there that you can't see, but it's in there. Bezel will turn left, it'll turn right. It is on there super tight for it gets a lot tighter when there's Cerakote involved. So and then down here we've got a nice little 1000. So kind of hidden, but if you look close enough you find it. So very low gap there, very low gap there, very thick leather, but not rubbing. So most of the time my stuff will rub right through there, but you can see no rub. It's hanging straight down, but very close. Automatic mechanical. You can wind it, wear it, put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it. And how you do it is you back that off the threads till you hear it and feel it clicking. Make sure you're off the threads. You can feel a little bit of play there. At that point you can wind, and a wind is a turn that way. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you'll keep time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 15 seconds, you're going to max out that 31+ hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. And when you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the 1 and only click and set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. Okay, Google, what time is it? 12:24 p.m. When you're good, push it over, get it out of that time setting. Also, this has a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, it's kind of rolling. Just an FYI. It also doesn't transfer impact if you hit it on the crown and into the movement, which, you know, it's pretty difficult to drop something right on the crown, but I have had other people reach out because their keyless do not work anymore, and their other watches asking if I can fix it. And I'm like, did you happen to drop it on the crown? Like, yeah. It's separated in there, so an impact is just hitting this. It's not transferring it through the stem in there. So that wobble crown won't transfer that. Just another little interesting tidbit. So that is the build. A couple cool things other than the gilded movement in there. The red Cerakote, a lot of these things are like a first of. I have done red Cerakote before. I have done white leather, but not white leather with black stitching. Not that red dial. I used to do these a long time ago, these ceramic inserts, but hadn't been able to get at them anymore, and I had one left, and I've literally kept it this time for this build. A couple things I'm trying out. Obviously, matching beads to go with it. Have a new box. So we are still printing these and getting these made a little bit better and a little bit better on sizing. So you will have a Kraken, well, it's a treasure chest obviously with Kraken wrapped around it, treasure chest box. So I'm still figuring out sizing on this, and I'm going to end up making these slightly wider here or slightly deeper here, which will add some length over here. Not a problem on the leather banded watches, but metal watches, there's just so much metal that kind of goes down around the sides, and this is a little bit close, so you don't get to really see kind of a prettier presentation when it's sitting inside the box. But slider box on this, treasure chest. So working on these. I have a few others just to show off. Here's a brown one we've done, but still a little loose, so I'm gonna have to figure out something on that. And then a super vibrant pink or purple. I guess it would be more of a violet purple, wouldn't it? So, but look at the room. All my boxes, all my stuff, all my building, all my dials. Oh yeah, this will go with this too. Just a little marker. If you golf, it can be a golf marker. If not, it can just be a cool coin that you have. It's brass. Might actually hit it with a little bit of sandpaper here. See what it does, and then show you. Just clean it up just a little bit where that's turning. Alright, so just brush it at an angle with sandpaper. That actually doesn't look too terrible. A little something there, but that could just be part of the coin. But that'll go in there too, quite thick. But number 1000. So someone's getting something cool with it. So that is this build. This will be an event probably next weekend. I will put this up on the page. I'll probably mention it after this weekend stuff. I might do another event on Wednesday, like midweek, because I've got 6 watches sitting here. I got another one over here, build 1001. So I keep building these things and need to put out a few more. I still got my regular orders going out, but I sit on the weekends and kind of build these things, and need to put out more than one a week. So that's just when I have the time to do it, but I think I'm going to try and do one midweek before we do build 1000. So as with every build, you're going to get watch cleaners. This is good on all glass and metal parts, so everything here in the center. It's going to come with a microfiber. Then you're going to have some leather conditioner. This is good to keep this strap perfectly soft. Apply it on the front and the back. A little bit will go a long way. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon. It's like Polywatch. We just repackage it. It's for your acrylic glass because you can scratch it. But if you do, you'll apply a little bit of this, just a tiny bit, and then buff it out using your included microfiber on that. If the scratch is up and down, go left and right, fill in the scratch, buff it out. And then if you scratch the Cerakote, you're going to see some silver. If you scratch it lightly, you can use some like gun oil, and that will kind of work. But if you really gouge it, chances are you'll see some silver. It is what it is. There's nothing wrong with seeing some silver. If you would do that, I would then do it somewhere else and do it somewhere else and do it somewhere else. So it's like an accented color. Just utilize it, but it shouldn't. It's pre-abrasion resistant, but you can do it. I mean, your car is pretty abrasion resistant, you know, but you can scratch it. So there's the build. If it's going to you, like I said, thank you so much for your support. Hope you love it. Hope you like the box. Hope you like your coin, your ball marker, whatever you want to call it, your desk piece, your paperweight. I need one. My guy made this for me for this. I'm like, cool, but I want one too. So, but yeah, very thick, very cool. I don't know, is that an ounce? I don't know. I don't know that I know. I don't know that I hold enough of the ounce of silvers that I have to know if this is an ounce, but if not, it's pretty damn close. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much for getting me to 1,000. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.